again because I am doing a very quick, very quick recap of the Crystal XO video that was done with Ashlee. First of all, let me start off with a compliment. Ashlee looked beautiful. Beautiful. Makeup was flawless. But what do I think? I'm going to say it real quick. I wasn't going to do this video, but a lot of you kept asking me to do a video. What did I think of the video? I did watch the video, and I'm going to tell you, at first I wasn't going to say anything. Because honestly, I didn't really come away with any different opinion. If any of you guys watch my last video on Ashlee, I'll leave the link at the end of this video. I told you already that Ashlee is a junkie for acceptance and validation. I said that. I said it and I stick by it. Okay? And when I watched the video with her, with Crystal XO, I didn't come away with any other different opinion. I really didn't. One of the things I honed in, one of the metaphors, one of the analogies I used in my last video was an analogy of a person who was an alcoholic. This is the analogy I used. Bringing a bottle of Casamigos tequila to my house. Remember, that person's the alcoholic, but they bring a bottle of tequila to my house and say, we're going to get turned up when they're the alcoholic. And what I said was, you're not bringing the alcohol for me. The alcohol is for you. And some people out here, I think it went over their head. They just thought I was being mean about it. But what I was actually really telling you is that Ashlee has convinced herself that the things that she's doing out here is for these other people, when really it really is for her. It is for her own self-gratification. It's just like we talk about with Ashlee's nails. People say Ashlee should cut her nails. Ashlee says, well, I don't dress for other people. I dress for myself. Got it. We often talk about that, right? That oftentimes things we do, we aren't doing them for other people. We're doing them for ourselves. And I don't know why we're missing that part with Ashlee, with these compliments and this over-the-top personality that we just assume that it's for everybody else. It's for everyone else's enjoyment. Is it really? Is it really for everybody else's enjoyment? Or is there a part of Ashlee where she gets off on it? I'm going to play, if y'all don't understand what I'm saying, I want to try a little exercise with y'all. I want you to close your eyes, and I'm going to play a little part of the interview with Crystal XO. Ashlee's going to be talking. But what I want you to do for a minute is I want you to imagine that Ashlee's a dude. I said it right. For one moment, I want you to imagine that Ashlee's a dude. And I'm going to tell you what. When you do that and you listen to what Ashlee says and you imagine that Ashlee's a dude, a man, and not a woman, what you might say to yourself is, if Ashlee acts this way at work or anywhere else, she might get pulled into the office and HR might have a conversation with her. Because what Ashlee is saying is, I'm going to give compliments. I'm going to give flowers. I'm going to make you feel uncomfortable, because we all were cringing on those things, which means the men were cringing too. I'm going to do all that, and I really don't care how you feel. I don't care how you feel. I'm going to keep doing it, because you know why? It's what she wants to do. It's no different from John, who gets pulled in HR, who says, oh, I'm just a nice person. I like to give compliments. Well, if I don't want the compliments, then why would you keep giving them? I just told you I don't feel comfortable with them. I don't call you when you give me the compliments, but then you chase me down and you cuss me out because I didn't call you. I'm telling y'all, for 1 minute, what I want you to do is I want you to imagine that Ashlee is John on the street. And I want you to listen to the words coming out her mouth of how, when she's talking about giving compliments, it has nothing to do with the person on the other end, what they want. It has everything to do with what she wants to do, how she wants to be perceived, how she wants to be, right? It's just what I told you about the person bringing me a bottle of tequila, Casamigos. I don't drink. I don't want to get turned up. You didn't bring it for me. It's for you. And even when I tell you I don't want it, even when I tell you I don't drink and you still bring it, and then I don't want to get drunk with you, and then you cussing me out, you're not doing it for me. A lot of people, Ashley's convinced a lot of people, maybe Ashley just wants to be known as the bubbly woman, the nice woman. And she feels she has to keep doing these things to keep up her title as Ashley, the bubbly, nice person. But I'm telling you right now, Ashley's not doing it for other people, because lots of people have said they don't like it. Lots of people have said they don't want it. And what Ashley continually says to everyone is, I don't care what you want. I don't care what makes you uncomfortable. I don't care about your feelings, because I'm going to keep doing this because it makes me feel good, because it's what I need. It's what I want. Just take a listen to it. Here it is.
It was all rigid. I said, oh, look at this. Let me get around here and see what this be like. And instantly, the way y'all see it, the conversation did not start like that with me saying, oh, you so handsome. Yeah. Let me break down why I give men flowers. I have 6 brothers. Okay. And I tell them how handsome they are, how much I love them every chance I get. I love that. I believe in giving a man their flowers. I don't care what some women may think of me for doing that. It's nothing wrong with doting on a man. We're so used to them giving us flowers and buying us gifts and trips and, oh, baby, what's wrong with returning a favor? And I don't need to know what I already know.
So you heard Ashley often talk about she has brothers, she dotes on them. You know, what's wrong with giving compliments to men? Nobody has a problem with giving compliments to men. Just like I would tell John at work that it's nothing wrong with complimenting women out in the world. We know that there's nothing wrong with complimenting people, but there is a problem when you continue to do it when it makes other people uncomfortable. When it makes that person feel uncomfortable, there is a problem with it when you continue to do it. She says she compliments everybody, her brothers. Well, you know what? You better not compliment my husband like that. I'm going to have a problem with it. If you roll up all on my husband, talking about how fine you are and this, I'm going to feel uncomfortable. Does that mean you would ignore me, Ashley? Does that mean you would ignore my feelings? Because even though you want to give flowers to men who you think are handsome or whatever else, everybody else has to just sit back and accept it, even though it makes us uncomfortable. So I just have to accept you doting all over my husband? Because you just said you do it for all men. You haven't made a distinction. You do it to your brothers. You do it to men you meet. Will you do it to my husband? Will you do it to other women's husbands? Where does it end, Ashley? Where do you draw boundaries? Where do you draw lines? Because right now it sounds like Ashley says, I'm going to do what the hell I want to do. I don't care who the man is. It's what I want to do. I want to give flowers.
I look in the mirror every day. So it's okay if I feel like blessing someone else by sowing seeds into them. And if you think it's thirsty, well, you can stay with your dry desert throat, and I'm going to stay over here nice and moist. And I'm going to make friends whether I'm with this man or not. And I'm going to make friends whether I'm with this man or not. And I'm going to make friends whether I'm with this man or not. I'm not doing that because I'm trying to get him to pick me. It's because this is what I see. Mm-hmm. And I want this man to feel like a king when he's in my presence, and it is what it is.
And I don't think it's thirsty. I never called her thirsty, because I don't think that's what it is. But what I do think it is, I don't think it's thirsty. I don't think it's thirsty to the point where she wants every man to want her. No, it's a different kind of thirsty. It is a thirsty for validation. It is a thirstiness for acceptance. I don't think it's thirstiness because she wants this particular man to like her. No, but I absolutely believe it's thirsty for acceptance. It's thirsty for being viewed as Ashley, the nice girl. That's her image. That's what she wants. And you're not going to take it away from her. And now she's made this to twist it around about how nice she is, even when it makes other people feel uncomfortable. Is that really a nice person? Is John nice? Is John the man that's pulled into the office for HR? Do we still call him nice because he's saying nice things and giving flowers every time walking through the hallway at work? Is that what's called nice? Even when you tell them, I'm okay, I don't need it. You can stop complimenting me so much. Even when I'm not complimenting you back. She's saying she doesn't even care if people compliment her back because she already knows who she is when she looks in the mirror. So what she's saying is, I say it anyway, even if you don't say it back to me. Okay, John at work, I'm not returning the gestures, but you keep saying it. I'm uncomfortable with that. That's Ashlee. What's the difference? What's the difference? And she just said, this is what I see. I said, because this is what I see. Sound like John at work. You standing in front of me, you looking all good. This is what I see in you. This is how I'm going to talk to you. I don't want you to talk to me that way. I don't need all those compliments. You're making me uncomfortable. Sometimes receiving a bunch of compliments from a person, physical compliments, makes a person uncomfortable when you don't want to return them to you. That's a classic case of, I don't know, bringing you into the office with HR. She talking about, this is what I see. This is what I'm going to say to you because it's what I see. I'm telling y'all, flip the script. She's a dude, she's getting pulled into the office. If she's a dude, a man at work, she's getting pulled into the office.
I walk in Walmart, dollar store, business office, bar mitzvah, funeral. I don't care where I'm at.
Yeah.
If you look good, you look good. If you put that on, you put that on.
Okay, there she said. I walk in a Dollar Tree, the business office, anywhere. If you look good, you look good. This is what you look when you put it on. Really? I'm telling you, she's getting pulled into the office. If this is a dude walking around talking like Ashlee, he's got a case. Somebody got a case on him. But you know what? Just like that dude, and people say, hey, John, you can't talk to Melinda like this at work. You can't talk to Melinda like this. It makes her uncomfortable. People are telling Ashlee the same thing, but what Ashlee's saying, I want to do what I want to do. But it doesn't make people feel comfortable. It doesn't matter. It's what I'm going to do. Let's keep listening.
Yeah. And I'm going to make you feel good for the day, and I'm going to go on about my business. Mm-hmm. I don't want nothing. It was no malicious intention. I ain't trying to knock nobody's boots. I ain't trying to do none of that.
That sounds just like John Doe at work. I was just saying it to be nice. I don't really want nothing from them. I didn't mean it maliciously. Well, if a person says they don't want it, why don't you stop? If you don't mean it, if you're saying you really care about me, and I ask, and I'm telling you, I'm not returning the gestures to you. I'm not returning your phone calls. I'm not returning your text. Then why do you keep doing it? Because it's not for me. It's for you. And that's what I've said about Ashlee. It is not for us. It is for her. Let's listen some more.
All I was doing was giving a little flowers because it was sitting in front of me. All I was doing was giving a little flowers because it was sitting in front of me.
Yeah.
I don't put the platter right there so y'all ain't gonna want me to eat it.
Yeah.
I don't put the platter right there so y'all ain't gonna want me to eat it.
Y'all put the platter right there in front of me and y'all don't want me to eat it. That sounds like Habibi on Ready to Love last season when he told Janelle about her breast. Don't put them breasts in front of me because next time I'm going to suck them. What is the difference? You put the platter in front of me and you don't want me to eat it. Are y'all listening to this? Are y'all listening to this?
Like, who go to the family place and don't eat the food? Like, what am I? But I believe in giving flowers.
Yeah.
Who goes to here and don't eat the food? I'm telling you, if John Doe was saying this, somebody got a case against Ashlee. Ashlee need to tone this down. She really need to tone it down, and she need to stop telling herself that she's doing it for other people, because she's not. She's not doing it for other people because a lot of people don't even like it, but yet she says she's not going to stop. She's saying it's no different, people. And that's why I said in my last video, people need to stop and be very careful about what they're encouraging from Ashlee and giving her compliments and saying, oh, she's so bubbly, she's so nice, she's so kind. Be careful. Be careful that you're encouraging a behavior that everybody doesn't deem as nice and kind, and everybody doesn't welcome this type of behavior, this type of attention, this type of over complimenting, all the flowers. Everybody doesn't perceive it the same way. They don't. Anyway, that's all I got to say. Bye.